A, and we need to remember all the time the topic actually title shaping business opportunities. We are trying to learn how to shape the business opportunities and how also to exploit it right in a proper way. Like, before I start, I need to make sure you can hear my voice clearly and you can also see the screen. If it's the case, please write Apple, or some of you can tell me yes, everything is fine, Dr. Ahmed.
Yes, Doctor.
Okay, thank you. By the way, I need to tell you something. Once you need to talk, Yani, okay, I would really appreciate if you say, for example, suppose I ask a question and I said who want to answer, and you need to answer. It will be nice, to say this is Muna, and the answer is, for example, or at least this is Muna, and you can actually proceed with your answer. This is Ahmed, this is Yasser, this is Abdullah. In this case, I can actually understand who is talking to me, right? Anyway, this is actually just a suggestion, will make your communication better and clearer, inshallah. Right. Today, actually, we will talk about operation management, okay? Before I start, do you have any question regarding previous topics, or no questions, so we can move on? Any question regarding any other stories before? What?
Thank you. Thank you.
You are welcome, for sure. Thank you, appreciate. طيب. So today, actually, we will talk mainly about the operation management. We hear a lot, okay? We hear about the operation management. And I understand that some of you may actually have that question. What do you mean, Dr. Ahmed, by the operation management? What is the definition? Because I believe you heard it in the news, you heard it actually in the economic news, right? Saying about the operation of this company, how to manage the operation of Nokia, how to actually manage the operations of whatever the company in your mind. So actually, we need to understand the operation management. And remember, operation management, it is some essential function, okay? All companies need to take care of it, okay, in order to succeed. Right. So what's the meaning here? Operation management, actually, it's about delivering, okay, the goods and services to customers efficiently. Again, operation management, it's about the process, the whole process, okay, to what? To deliver, okay? Deliver what? The products, goods or services, or both of them. To whom? To the customers, to you, to Ahmed, to Yasser, to Abdullah, to us, okay? Efficiently. Once I say efficiently, meanings what? Actually at the lowest cost, Okay, fine. So this is actually the definition of operation management. And remember, for inshallah next week quiz, right, guys? Remember that I told you before, the exam might ask you about what definition, okay, or ask you about what points, or ask you about your understanding, right? To reflect your understanding. Yeah. For example, if I need to bring a question for here, I might say like that. Function is responsible for the efficient delivery of goods and services to customers through effective management of organization resources to meet customer needs. Then I will give you what? Some options. So the answer is what? Operation management. Maybe I might say, is it operation management? Is it marketing management? It is finance management? No, it is actually what? Operation management. Clearly, right? Or maybe I will ask you like that. The operation management function is responsible, blah, blah, blah. Okay, then is it right or is it wrong? Yes, it is right. Okay, so this is the way the question in the exam might come, inshallah. So I need to be prepared for it. Fine, we understand now that operation management, it's the process actually, or it is actually the activity the companies do in order what? To send, to deliver or to send the company's products where? To the customers. Why I'm sending products to customers? To satisfy them, right? Okay. And this will help the company to actually have a competitive advantage, and to succeed eventually. Very nice. Now, they keep talking about that. You can complete it. Efficiency is achieved through good process design, effective planning, and control system. For sure, if you need to achieve the efficiency, okay, which about actually achieving the goal actually at the lowest cost. So this actually means you need to have specific and effective planning and designing and controlling, right? Okay. طيب, here. Now, this is actually very important model, okay? We call it the operation, input, process, output. Again, input, process, output. What model? So this model, okay, or this framework will help you to understand how the things actually are done. That's it. We are trying to use this model in order to understand, okay, at the end, guys, once you buy McDonald's, okay, or once you need to eat actually at a specific restaurant or whatever, you have the product, right? But we need you to understand the process, okay? There is input, okay? Then we have some process actually is happening. Then you have your product. So once you have your sandwich and you eat your sandwich, okay, of falafel or hummus or whatever, or bayed, okay, actually it is the output. Okay, it's the result. Okay, it's actually the result or the output. It's the product, but that product comes from what? From some steps. Again, yalla, one by one. First is the input. Okay, input. So what we call it, management input resources. Okay, the inputs means what? The components that you need. So, for example, for a company, you have the facilities, right? You have the equipment, you have the machines, right? You have the fixed assets, you have the people working, right? The employees, you have your customers that they need to buy your products, you have your suppliers. Yani, for example, if you are actually a restaurant, okay, you need to have what? A place, right? And also you need what? You need actually to have some machines, right? For hummus, machine for falafel, right? Or not. You need to have some workers, right? Somebody to do the falafel, somebody to do or to make a hummus, to make food, right? And the customers that generally will come and buy from you. And also
We
your
feel hungry.
What?
We feel hungry.
Okay, no problem. It is okay. So inshallah, once you finish the lecture, you can have some falafel, okay, sandwich. I like falafel anyway. So for that restaurant, okay, needs what? Suppliers. Yani they are doing falafel, right? They are doing hummus, right? They are doing food, okay, bail, whatever. But they need somebody to give them the ingredients, right? They need hummus, for example, beans. They need some bread, right? They need, for example, some drinks. They need some chips. They need, chocolates. I don't know, whatever they need to offer, yani. So this is the suppliers, the people actually or companies that they bring the ingredients, okay, to the restaurant, okay, so they can use it or make it in a way can offer you a new product. Type materials, energy, information. Yeah, logic. At the end, we need to have some information about the products, about the orders. Yes. Okay, then this is the input now. Can we sell these to customer? No, we need to process now. We have now actually the ingredients of falafel, right? But customers need the ingredients? No, generally no. طيب, what we need to do now? We need to have some process to make falafel ready, right? To make hummus ready, okay? To make food ready, to make actually your sandwich, okay? So we have a process, something to do, okay? This is the process, okay? Once you go actually to Albig, okay? You need what? You need maybe a specific meal, right? So this is the meal, the output here. You will have the meal here. But before the meal, you will make the order, right? The order. So here actually, once you make the order, some people will maybe fry, right? Or, يعني prepare the food or prepare the meal or prepare the chicken or prepare whatever, okay? And you see that people are working, right? Somebody is actually making the meal, somebody is actually backing the meal, right? This is the process. Here is the process, okay? So process flow. Okay, process flow means the process to prepare the product or the service. Work in progress, okay? You need some time to wait in order to have your product. It's not just about a minute or a second. You need some time to have your product, generally, yani, okay? We are talking about food in this case. A process design, planning, scheduling, ticketing, right? The time you need to wait, how many customers, the orders, and such thing. System improvement means it's your ways to improve all the time in your restaurant or in your store, whatever. Now this is what the output. Now you have your falafel sandwich. Now you have your meal. Now you have your kabsa rice. Now you will be in this case more actually hungry. Here it actually the stage where you have the product, right? So product and services, whatever your product. So once you have it and you like it and you eat it, okay, this is you will be satisfied, right? For sure, here we will take care about profits because we need to sell you the product, right? And other things. So this model actually, or this framework is actually considered important because this will make you understand the ways. خلاص, now we understand we have input, we have a process, we have output, okay? We have input, ingredients, we have the process to make it the output. For example, once suppose you need this Friday, your mother, for example, you need your mother to make for you kabsa, okay? Or maqlube, okay? Or mansa, or مفتح, right? The name? مفتح, right? Or whatever, okay? So you will bring your mother what? Maybe the ingredients, the meat and the things, yani, okay, the rice, blah, 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 blah. Then your mother will make the process, right? To make your food is ready. Then she might say, here is your food. Then you are satisfied, okay, right? And you like the food and the taste and whatever. This is actually the model. Input, process, output. That's it. Is it hard, guys? No. So again, they said here, the diagram shows you the types of resources that operation managers have to collect and use efficiently and effectively. So as we said before, we talk about the fixed assets of the facilities. If we are talking about factory, okay, they have some fixed assets like the machines, like the factory itself, like the building, the cars, the transportation, different things, materials, ingredients, right? And the information that you need to use. Do you need to use information? Yes, about what things you need to do, okay? What things you need to produce, how to do it, okay? What about the quantities, how to deliver, different things, right? That's it. So the operation function is actually responsible for the output of goods and services that customers pays for. Again, so operation management take care of here, right? To send the product or or deliver the products to the customers. You understand now? So we understand now the model: input, process, output. Okay, and here they say what before here they said actually operation management responsible for what? Delivering, right? Your products to customers. So again, here, what they say, operation function is actually responsible for the output of goods. This is the output, okay? Output of goods and services that customer pays for. That's why you come to the restaurant. That's why you buy Galaxy. That's why you buy actually Snickers, right? Because that's why, because you think you will have a value, right? Okay. Any question before we proceed more?
Thank you.
You are welcome. Remember, once you say your name, I will memorize it. But if you will say just thank you, I don't know actually who is talking to me.
أشرف حلواني.
Ashraf Halawani. Okay. You told me about being hungry. Halawani, huh? We need to eat now, ya Halawani, right?
Of course, yeah, Doctor.
Of course, you see. Okay. Right. Now we need to understand, think, very important. Now, before I start, I need to, this is 7, right? I need to take you to the slide number 11. I need you first to see this. We will talk, inshallah, in the coming slides about the transformation processes. Here we will talk about 3 important processes: material, information, and customer. Then we will actually explain transformational change. which includes 5 types: physical, informational, position, location, storage, physiological, and psychological. Okay, change type. Why I'm actually showing you this table? Because I need you to understand what we are going to discuss. 3 important transformational processes, okay, and 5 transformational actually change. One by one now. 7, yes. So first, we will talk about the 3 types of transformation processes. We will talk about material processing, information, customer. You know, from the name you can understand. Material, manufacturing, specifically, right? Information, the information you need. Why do you manufacture, for example, okay? Or whatever actually information you need. Customer, the things regarding customers, type one by one again. So we have 3 types of transformation processes, or remember, if you need to make it easy to yourself, you can remember processes, okay? We will talk about material processing first, from the name again, material, so you need some materials to do something, right? We'll do what with material? We manufacture something mainly, right? Or deliver it, right? So manufacturing or operation or mining, okay, and logistics operations such as shipping, trucking, warehousing, postal services, to all predominantly transform materials within their process. Again, remember, material processing mainly it's about what manufacturing. You are having the materials to manufacture something, right? Then once you manufacture it, you can actually transport or you can actually deliver, right, the product type. Then 2, information, right? Information processing. So now here we are talking mainly about the information, okay? Something like, okay, intangible thing, right? Banking, accounting, news services, telecommunication, and research organization all predominantly process information as a core part of their businesses. Okay, many companies actually are what are service providers. You know, like finance. Some companies they offer financial services, right? Like like researching, like marketing services, like banking services, like accounting services, right? Or news, like the TVs. Okay, what they offer news, right? Information. So information processing, it's about these actually things or more even, okay, about actually process information. Because your business, your company actually mainly is about what? The information. طيب دكتور, can we have material information customer actually process at one company? Yes, for sure. I will show later. Customer processing, let me minimize this. Actually, customer, you as a customer, you remember once you go to the restaurant, you need to buy product, right? So you're going to the restaurant, you are waiting, right? You are paying, right? You are staying there. So you are part of the process, okay? They say here, we understand that customer don't like this idea or this concept that the customer will be processed, but this is real, you know, okay? So as they say here, most people don't like to think of themselves as being processed, but actually they are processed, you know, when they visit what the bank, or when they visit the hotel, or when they visit actually any shop they need to buy from. You are part of the process, okay? So again, we have 3 kind of important processes or transformation processes. Material, remember to manufacture. Information, anything offer information. Customers, regarding the customer actually role in the process. Right. Now we need to understand the second important thing, which is about transformational change. Now we will talk about the transformational change in terms of physical transformation, information transformation, position, location, and finally storage. Type one by one. Any question before I complete, guys?
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay. You are welcome. طيب. First, physical transformation. There are actually some activities regarding the physical transformation. And somebody said, Dr. Ahmad, you are giving example about food. We are giving example about food. You see here, they said if you need to actually remember and understand the physical transformation, we can give you some activities to understand. For example, the preparation of kabsa. Doctor, they said food, but you said kabsa. Yeah, to make it more, dramatic. So the preparation of kabsa in a restaurant kitchen. It is, if I ask you to actually categorize, is it information? No. Location, position, storage? No. It is what? The preparation of food itself is a physical transformation. You transform, okay, the ingredients into what? The kabsa, for example. So you prepare the kabsa, or you prepare madghout, okay, or mandi. Okay. So this is actually, this activity, it's about what? Physical transformation, okay? The preparation of food in a restaurant kitchen. Not only the food, any other product, by the way, any other the preparation, making the, for example, the phone, making the computer, making the table. It's the same, right? They give you examples, machining of metal in engineering workshop, the same, right? Having some chemicals, okay, in a laboratory to create some other things. The same thing, right? It is physical, actually, transformation. So you are doing something, you are preparing something. Could be a food, could be a desk, could be a table, could be a computer, could be a cabinet. I don't know. Depends on, right? Like, again, now second type, it's the informational what transformation. Simply, it's about information. So it's not produce the product, it's not deliver the product, it's about the information about the product. Information about that you need, okay, to have in your company in order to deliver the product, for example. It's all about information, okay? So all operation actually involves some sort of information transformation, including in transformation data in a company reports, okay, or research project through a simpler data process or processing. By the way, you can say data, you can say data, no problem. Both right, okay? So you can say data, you can say data. It is right, both of them right. There is American and British, like. يعني طيب يعني what do you mean, Dr. about data? Okay, now if you go to the specific hotel, okay, they will take you what? Some information. They will take from you what? Some information, like how many days, how many nights, right? The price of the room, right? Your preferences, any information from you as a customer, okay? Then they will use this information to make some report about you, okay? Or about different actually guests for the hotel. So this is the information transformation. Okay. Then we have actually, we are talking about the position. Now, regarding the position, okay. Once you go to any supermarket, okay, or Hyper Panda or Tamimi or Al Uthaim or any supermarket or any retail store, okay. Actually, you are what? You are paying money, right? So you are, why? To take some product, so you will own it, right? So most retail operation involve the change in position, ownership, okay? Ownership of the goods, okay? So you pay some money, real, 10 real, 15 real, to own specific products, a chocolate or detergent or a computer or a chair or a desk, right? So that's the point. Position, positioning. I think it's clear. Now, location actually in transformation, it's mainly talking about logistics in easy way. Location transformation, we are actually talking about logistics, okay? Examples, logistic process of getting material to suppliers or any, getting materials to supplier, okay? Or any customer transport service. So remember, once we talk about location, we actually talk about mainly about logistics process, okay? Finally, storage transformation. Storage now means you have a place, right, to save some product, right? So in this case, you might actually store what? You might store inventory. Inventory could be what? Anything. The inventory could be chocolate, could be computers, could be tables, could be water, could be cabinets, could be doors, could be windows, anything the inventory. Any product called can be actually the inventory. So the inventory is stored in a warehouse. So the place where we store these products, we call it what? Warehouse. Okay. People, can we store people? Yes. If you go to visit a doctor, okay, you will wait a little bit, right? So you're waiting, okay, time actually at specific places, waiting rooms, yani, in this situation in the hospitals or doctors. This is a way of what? Store you, right? I know you don't like it, but it is real. They are storing you, right? So because at specific moment, the doctor already has another patient, right? So, but they give you option to wait a little bit, okay? So then you will have your turn. So they are storing you, right? I know you don't like it, but this is the case. They are storing you. Or data, information, right? Where you actually store your data on your computer, right? Like if you are a person, as a company, we have servers, right? To protect our information, right? In case the computer has a problem, so we have information on specific servers, right? All companies now have information on specific servers, okay, to protect the information. Finally, it's about physiological or psychological transformation. Actually, this doesn't include all things because it's about specific things. You see, psychological transformation, psychological, emotional, okay, psychological, okay, physiological, okay. So here mainly they talk about medical treatments or something regarding that, the person or the human. So many types of service involve what? So it's mainly about what? Services, mainly about services. Can be about products, yes, for sure, but mainly about services. Services offered to customers, right? Many types of services involve physiological or and psychological transformation for the customers, like the medical services or medical treatments, for example. But can we take example? Here,
Doctor,
yes.
doctor, can I attend with you? But I'm not the same شعبة يعني أنا مو بنفس الشعبة.
No problem.
No problem.
You are welcome.
Okay.
You are welcome. طيب, now we have done, by the way, خلاص, we done the chapter today. Alhamdulillah, very easy chapter, right? Oh my God. I feel like we have finished.
I have a question in slide 9.
Fine. Okay.
Why we didn't see why we say the position transformation is not like the same of physical? Why it's different? What different between them? We can say the position transaction is the same of physical transformation.
What's your name?
خيرية.
Khayriya. Physical transformation, it's mainly about producing. Okay? But as you can see here, it's not producing. You buy it, right? If you buy the product, it will belong to you, right? You will own it. خلاص. Okay? Mainly.
Isn't the
This is
same of material?
No. Again, what is material?
For
No.
physical transformation.
Yeah.
We
Close.
will get
But remember, I told you here we have something called different three transformation processes. Yeah, it's close to here. You are right. Okay, logically it's under this one, but we are talking now here about change, other things. That's why I show you this from beginning. I show you we have the three important processes. Okay, material, information, customer. Okay, now and what? Transformational change, physical, information, position, blah blah blah. So once I talk about, for example, restaurant, physical and material will be here. You see now?
Yes.
You understand? So yes, it is right. You are right. Under physical and material, for example, you are talking about restaurant, it will be here. Okay?
Okay.
Information and information here, right? Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Well, we reach where example. So I will take you now to the example. Okay. Now, Khairi asked about question. Inshallah, we'll make it a little bit clearer here. So they need to talk about what the transformation processes at a bakery or at a restaurant to make it easy. Okay, bakery or restaurant, any restaurant. طيب, remember, we have how many transformation processes? 3: material, information, customer. 3, right? And we have 5 transformational change: physical, information, position, location, storage, physiological, and psychological. Actually 6, not 5. Psychological phase. Okay. طيب. Once actually one by one now. Once we talk about bakery or restaurant, so is there connection between the material and the physical? Yes. Yes. Now you are producing, right, as a bakery. Okay. Let's read it. The bakery is converting flour, right, yeast, okay, and water into a bread, right, through specific processes, right? I hope ya Khira, now you understand. So once we talk about restaurant, so physical and material is here, right? It is here actually, because we are producing something, we are manufacturing something. Okay. What about chocolate? The same thing. It's here. You have the ingredients of the chocolate, right? To produce that chocolate, right? You need the milk, you need some cocoa, you need some maybe nuts. I don't know. It depends on actually what kind of chocolate you want to produce, right? Yes. You see here, it's empty. There is nothing to add here because it's from physical, it's actually matching what the material. Okay. Fine. Information now. Okay, bakery. Information with material, not much, right? Information with information processing, yes, we need information. We talk about bakery. So customer will come to the restaurant or to the bakery, right, and make some orders. I need maybe what they need, some لحم بعجين, right? They need, for example, some kind of bread, right? I don't know. So the customer will come and choose some product and choose actually the product with a specific price, right? And actually they will make accordingly a ticket for you. So maybe you need to wait some time, right? But also this actually include information about customer, because now there is customer, right? You see here even the information from the customer and his order or her order. So here actually about customer actually processing, okay, to have your لحم بعجين, to have your sandwich, to have your the product you need to buy to have. So here you need actually to have information about actually how much time you need to wait, for example, right? Okay, طيب, come here. Positioning, okay? Position, remember, it's about the ownership, right? It's about the ownership. So regarding the material, the bread is being sold to someone. This could be this could be to a customer directly or to the warehouse, right? By the way, I need to tell you something. Can we add something here? You may add, okay? Depending on what, Dr. Ahmed? Depending on the nature of the service or the store, depending on the logic you offer, okay? I can add information here, by the way, but I will not add because already they make it here. Position and material under this one, the information about selling the product. So once as a customer you come, you need to buy some food, right, or some لحم بعجين or some sandwich, okay. So they said it's about material and position. So because you actually own, right, the product once actually produced, right. Information, again, position and information processing. They said production information. Okay. Such as schedules, quality reports, blah, blah, blah. But again, I need to tell you something. Can you add here? Yes, you may add. You may add information. But you need to convince me what information you need to add. So yeah, to discuss it. If you feel like, yeah, it can be here. Okay. So again, we complete add now location, storage, physiological location. Okay. Material processing, right? And location. Location, it's about logistics, right? Okay. Material, already you understand the production itself. So the bread, now once you produce the bread, right? Once you produce it and you have the bread, you may now like يعني suppose you are actually we are talking about Baba Khabbas, for example, or suppose you are talking about some factory producing bread. Okay, so they produce the bread at the factory, then they will need to deliver the bread to what? To Banda, to Tamimi, to Al Utaim, to Abu Muhammad for groceries, to Abu Sa'ad for groceries, right? So they deliver, right? So the bread will need to be moved from inside the factory to the what? To the customer actually directly, or to some actually retailers like Al Uthayim or Banda or whatever. Yeah. And as you can see, generally information is there, right? Because all processes actually include information, right? All phases include some important information we need to have in order to make a decision, right? So that's it. Now, as you can see, physiological and psychological cannot find it a lot, right? Specifically in the material, in the information, but you might find it in where in customer, because it's about what? Physiological and psychological regarding the customer, right? The human being, right? Mainly. I hope you understand. So as you can see here, table 1 actually showing you the transformation processes you like to see in a typical bakery. You can think of other things like restaurant, like think of factory, or think of, for example, barber shop. You can have more examples. So the dominant in transformation here is what? Material. Why? Why the dominant transformation here is the material? Why? Who can answer?
Could you please return the question, please?
My question, they say here the dominant transformation. For bakery, okay, the most important actually process is material or information or customer. Which one is the most important one?
Material.
Customer.
Material. Material.
Material.
Material.
Yes, actually material. Why? Because bakery or restaurant or factory is mainly what? Produce, right? Produce. Okay, mainly they are producing. Okay, mainly they are producing. Yani, if we need to take another example regarding, for example, shop, okay, shop or retailer, you might say maybe information or customer, right? Because actually in the shop we do not mainly produce, right? No, we are selling, right? We are selling, right? The products. But somebody else produce and
like the services, let's say the telecommunication.
Okay. Okay. The telecommunication, because the telecommunication is about service, yes, for sure. And they are actually having what kind of telecommunication you are talking about?
Let's say STC or mobile. They sell services.
Yeah, for sure. They are not manufacturing companies. Yeah, for sure. You're right. So in this case, it's mainly about information and customer. Okay. But they may have this phase in terms of what? In terms of the materials they need, right? To make their connections, to make their servers, right? They need it, but for sure they are not manufacturing, okay? They are delivering They are actually service provider. They are providing services. So mainly it's about information and customer. Yes, you're right. Okay, guys, that's it. They give you another example actually about here. They give you another example about what library. You can do it by yourself. Okay, library. Now, library, it's not producing. They produce something if we need to say produce, yani, but it's not mainly producer, right? No, it's actually also it's about selling products, okay, and also providing some services like typing, like organizing, right? Those things. So you can read the example anyway, and you can have other example, by the way. Okay, like okay, they talk about the library again. So any question, guys?
That's
Thank
it.
you.
والله I feel that it is strange يعني.
يعني
I
من
feel
الناس وانت تشهينا بالفلافل والفول والطعميه ومدري ايش. احنا اكلنا رجعنا خلصت.
شايف خلصنا والله مشكلة هيك. طب لحظة بلكي اخذتكم تشابتر ثاني، شو رايكم؟
ما عندي مشكله ترى.
week 7 it's about what؟
شكرا دكتور.
والله
No.
ويك 3 دكتور، ويك 3 لو سريع.
الشباب بدوا يسبوني دكتور
ليش؟
عشان الكلاس يعني.
طب اطلعوا برا وكلوا كمان شوي، شو المشكلة؟ الموجود كثير.
We good.